So y'all, this morning, my mom posted or showed me a video of this Tennessee group preparing for some sort of a violence towards Black folks out in Tennessee, or Latinos, or whoever. I hear they have a big Latino population. And it made me so sad. And the reason why is because it's like we're always, as Black folks, we're always dealing with so much violence directed towards us. Like, whether it's violence from our community, violence from outside communities, and they've been so trained to hate us generation. They've been so trained to think that we're the enemy, right? Not their illiteracy, not their inbreeding, not their weak genes, not their laziness, not their privilege, and thinking that everybody is supposed to cater to them. Those aren't the enemies. We are. And it's just sad and disgusting. And at some point, what people have to understand, and when I say people, I mean those same Tennessee groups, what they need to understand is that in the absence of us, they are still less than. They're going to be less than to wealthy people. They're going to be less than to immigrants. They're just going to be less than. And that's nothing that you're going to be able to beat out of people, right? We don't think Germans are better because of what they did to the Jewish people. If anything, we think they're worse. So instead of trying to blame folks for your position in life, take some responsibility. We were slaves. We were fucking slaves, and we're still discriminated against. And we still experience so much violence at the hands of people who we pay tax dollars to, right? We're still all those things, and we're getting from point A to B. I think I need to take this one off, or maybe this one. One of these need to go. Let me see which one. Okay, I'll take the S off. It's so cute though. We are creating a path for ourselves. You're not. You're just pretending that everybody's on your path and they somehow stole it. Nobody stole nothing from you. You, to be honest, I would say that you probably stole from other people, and you may or may not. But right now, at this point, y'all can't keep blaming everything on everybody. White folks have been using the immigrant excuse since the 1800s. This country was founded by immigrants, and somehow the immigrants that got here pretended like everybody else was the bad guy, even though they took those folks' land, right? Y'all, the only enemy, if there is an enemy, is going to be a system that doesn't financially treat you fair, and that has brainwashed you to make you think that you being white is going to put some money in your pocket, because being Black will take money out of your pocket, and you guys are okay with that. But being white is not going to put no money in your pocket. Why? Because unfortunately, the same gene that makes you want to blame people also makes your wealthy counterpart want to oppress you. So y'all better fix yourselves. You better fix it. It's not us. If we weren't here, your fucking asses would still be being burned as witches. If we weren't here, you will still be indentured servants. Learn your fucking history. I recommend a book called White Trash by a lady named Nancy. She's a history professor. It was a New York Times bestseller. Read it. Take your feelings out of it. Read about Teddy Roosevelt. He was one of the best presidents we had. He was wealthy. He was absolutely not influenced by anybody, but he was also scared for black folks because the whites down south were so violent that even though he was friends with Frederick Douglass and a lot of abolitionists, he saw that the violence that you guys naturally have in your genes, it was too much for him. He was the son of an immigrant, a wealthy immigrant, and a slave owner, a woman slave owner. So she didn't have much to say to him. So let's try to do better. I'm exhausted. I'm scared for folks in Tennessee. I don't understand how the fuck we keep getting blamed for every motherfucking thing. We're 13% of the population. Damn near half of us are in jail. If you're that distraught by 13%, you need to look inward. I'm not distraught by anybody, right? You want to compete, compete. But you can't, because half you bitches can't even fucking read. All right, then.